Right before a concert, an artist does its sound check. When you're opening a $500 million theme park, who does its sound check? You'll meet him coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at the Ice House Theater, home of Country on the Rock show at the Hard Rock Park. We're visiting with its Chief Executive Officer, Stephen Goodwin, and today is sound check. Good morning, Stephen. Are you getting a little nervous?
I'm excited. I'm just really excited. This is what it's all about, opening to the public.
9 hours from now. 9 hours from now, open to the public.
Yeah, we're going to throw those gates open. People are going to come on in and have the time of their life.
The parking lot will be packed. I mean, it's...
I hope so.
Yeah, it will. It will. It's got to be on a day like today. And, of course, rain or shine.
Rain or shine, there's a special kudos to those people that get to be the first people through the gate. So expect a lot of people to come on down and just check out the rides, check out the shows. And you know, we're throwing in a $10 meal voucher so you can come have dinner with us, too.
I saw that. So, folks, and, of course, and those dollars applied, what they buy today would be applied potentially even towards an annual family
we think people are going to be so blown away with our experience when they come in and they just check us out. They're going to want to upgrade to our annual pass. So we've made it so that the sound check, you know, you can go as you're leaving the park, go put $30 towards that annual pass, and then you can come back as many times as you like for 12 months.
Absolutely. To think that all the time that you all have invested into this leading up to today, and of course this being a 3-week sound check, the big day, May 9th, and then even bigger days, it sounds like, what, June 2nd, 3rd?
June 3rd of the grand opening with the Eagles and the Moody Blues headlining that. Yeah, that's going to be pretty special, but we got a fun-filled couple of months before we get to that date.
Absolutely. And what about right behind us here?
These are the ice skaters for Country on the Rocks getting ready for their performance. So, you know, going through their paces and last-minute checks. So this, this is the original Ice House Theater. This is where the park started. So it's kind of interesting that we're sitting here today, the day we open. This is a great facility. We're excited to be able to integrate it into the park.
Absolutely. You could probably sit in each location throughout the park and spend a half hour, 2 hours, of course, all week long. We've got great, a lot of your top folks that are making it happen, obviously celebrating this big week, the sound check, the first of the 3 weeks of the sound check. So you could be in any location in the park and spend a day or more talking about it.
Oh, absolutely. There's so much that's gone into each ride, each show, each attraction, and not just me, but anyone that's been working on this project becomes so absorbed in it, and I think the guests will too. It really is. It's a unique interaction. Rock and roll brings us all together, so it's a really unique interaction between our guests and our staff. You know, we're aiming to deliver that kick-ass service that people expect from Hard Rock, and I think people are going to be blown away.
Absolutely. HardRockPark.com, and I think you said the phone number 236-ROCK.
236-ROCK.
Easy to remember, absolutely. Yep. Of course, if viewers need to get off to work now or get family off to school, call in the number. They can go ahead and set the stage for coming on in, get directions on how to get down here, or just going online. You said great driving instructions.
Yeah, hardrockpark.com's got all the information you need to get here. If you're a local, you know 501. If you're coming in towards the beach, you can get off at Forest Brook or Dick Scobie Road and use the frontage roads, or you can come down to George Bishop Parkway, and then onto the new Hard Rock Parkway,
right,
down past the old mall in front of the park and along Backstage Boulevard, right into the parking lot at the front of the park.
Absolutely. Last time we were together, Stephen, I think actually we were promoting a real celebration in late September.
Yes, we were doing the Cyrus Beach Walk, 45 miles, 3 days. A lot of sweat and energy, and we raised over $100,000.
Did you really? Congratulations.
Very happy.
And that's the first of many to come.
That's the first. We're already scheduled again for this year, November 13th, 14th, and 15th. We'll be back out there. It keeps me fit.
But not walking the whole park,
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of walking recently, but no, it'd be great to get back out there on the beach and raise some more money. We just did a check presentation to Dr. Bill Davis and the North Star Foundation for training those little puppies to help children with autism. So it's nice, and people have got really behind us. Our suppliers, our business contacts here in town. So the civic groups and our staff. I mean, everybody's pulled together and made that a great event, and we're looking forward to building on it this year.
45 miles, yeah. 45 miles.
Yeah, there were a few bets flying around, who's going to get there first. And,
I bet.
But so it was a good atmosphere out on the beach. And then we had the 5-mile walkers and the 1-mile punk walkers join us on the Saturday, and they really helped. Those people that had done 45 miles, they really helped us get to the finish line. To see hundreds of kids out there all walking in their Cyrus Beach Walk T-shirts, having a blast. It was great, really
Absolutely.
great.
Golly, Stephen. As you think about leading up to today, what is, just for viewers who may not be familiar, of course, a lot of folks know what's happening today, the kickoff of the sound check. They know a lot of great things have happened. You've had more than 100,000 folks visiting your sneak peek facility out very close at hand. Just leading up to today, what has made this happen? Who has helped make it happen? And of course, the investment you all have made, not only into South Carolina, but into tourism in general, one of the biggest of its kind.
Yeah, and there's just so many people that have made this happen. From the local investors that believed in the project from day one, always thought that Myrtle Beach was the place to do a theme park, and we're really excited when we cut that deal to make it the Hard Rock Park. To the bands, the artists, the Led Zeppelins, the Eagles, the Moody Blues, those people have all come together and really made this thing a unique attraction. To the people that built it. I mean, we've had 600, 700, 800 people out on site at one time actually putting it all together. The last few months we've put together a great operating team, partnered with some of the food service companies in town, the taxi companies. Everyone's coming together and helping make this thing probably the biggest attraction to hit Myrtle Beach in a long time.
Absolutely. The governor was in town week before last for the grand opening of the Market Common, $500 million commitment there. And I think he'll be, I assume, coming back in town. If not this week, he'll be coming back sometime in the next couple months to celebrate another $500 million investment into South Carolina. And the commitment you all have made is beyond compare.
Myrtle Beach topping $1 billion in investment in spring of 2008. I think it lifts the market. Times are tough, but we've got a great market. It's a resilient market. We get millions and millions of visitors every year, and we're going after that family that doesn't want to go to Orlando. Disney or Universal. We think we offer a pretty good package here, and we have a beach. We have a great beach, and we never forget that. So we're looking to integrate with the beach. We really like the Market Commons, what that adds to the community in between us and places like Broadway at the beach and all the hotels out there and the timeshare companies. What a package.
Absolutely, and packages are critical. Teaming up with hotels. I saw you've got tremendous local partners visiting your website this morning. To see those, and assuming they've got great tie-ins with the park, it goes on and on.
Yeah, we're really excited. We've partnered with some great hotels. We're still working on some partnerships as well. They want to get the word out. They want to tell people what Myrtle Beach has to offer. And I think, if you're sitting at home and the weather's not so great, still winter up in the Northeast, and you're thinking about where to go for summer, and you see Myrtle Beach, the beach, a nice hotel, and Hard Rock Park and all the entertainment that we have to offer, it's pretty compelling. So hopefully we'll get some people come down.
Some of the benefits for families, if they're thinking about it, how can they, let's just talk about the cost real quick. So they know the cost. I know it's incredibly reasonable as we think about it. And of course, for you and your history with so many large theme parks and recognizing your long time in the industry, to see the prices you all have laid out for an annual pass is incredible to think about. Of course, we want to do a virtual tour in a few minutes, but
we're really focused on good value for money for the whole family. So our annual pass is $150. You can come as many times as you like in 12 months. We didn't want to offer that annual pass that ends on December 31st. You know what? You forget to go, forget to use it. So from the first day you activate it, our annual pass is valid for the full 12 months. In fact, if you come to Soundcheck and buy your annual pass, you can come into Soundcheck as many times as you like, and we won't activate your annual pass until May 8th. So it'll be valid for a full 12 months from when we get fully operational. So that's a pretty good deal. We want you to come check us out. We want you to come see the rides, see the shows, find some of our discoveries out there, and eat in the restaurants, and buy some merchandise. We think people will be really excited and want to buy those annual passes. It gets you free parking if you come back. It gets you discounts. For your family. We know a lot of people have family come visit, and we think when your family knows Hard Rock Park's opening, they're all going to come visit this year. So we want to give something that the locals, get treated a little bit special. They can buy that annual pass, and they can bring their family down and go, hey, I get a discount for us all
Absolutely.
today. So we really wanted to reach out to the community, and that was actually, the community telling us what they wanted. So we spent a lot of time talking to different groups out in the community, and we came up with this package based on that input. What a price.
You even said there's some specials for annual pass holders.
Annual pass holders, we got an annual pass appreciation night on May 8th with a concert with One Republic. It'll just be exclusive to the annual pass holders.
Get down Thursday, May 8th.
Yeah.
Folks can get that on the calendar now.
Yeah.
To get out for that. Let's go ahead and go through, and of course, again, all week, I know everyone's going to be talking about just giving a sense of the entire facility, but for viewers who weren't here with us yesterday, and obviously our folks who are just here today may not be able to catch the rest of the week, just give us a sense of, let's say, coming in just right off the parking lot.
Well, you come in, and the first thing you'll see is those beautiful gates with the Hard Rock Park logo, burnished steel. I mean, it really is a nice backdrop. We're about photo opportunities. We've given you a lot of opportunities to stand in cool environments and have your photo taken. So yeah, you're going to be impressed, I think, with the entry. As you come in through the All Access Entry Plaza, you can get a cup of coffee at Amped Coffee. Very popular.
Saw that. Yeah.
That's probably kept most of the employees going over the last couple of months, being able to run out and get a cup of coffee when you need one. But as you come down to the end of the plaza, you'll actually be standing on a guitar inlaid in the concrete. It looks beautiful, and then you look up and you see that fantastic Gibson guitar across the lagoon. Well, that guitar at nighttime lights up, and that becomes part of our nighttime lagoon show.
Wow.
So that'll be an interesting experience all to itself. But take a right-hand turn, you go into Cool Country. Cool Country is where we're sitting right now.
We're sitting in
Country
the
on the
Ice House
Rocks.
Theater. Yeah.
This will be a really cool show. I mean, we got a legit.
Look at this now.
ice-
That's right. Given an extra.
Well, these guys, when they're in costume, dancing to the music, some of them are skating with fireworks, pyrotechnics on their boots. I mean, it's just a wicked show. So, but we have cool discoveries here just outside of the theater. Here we have something called the Rock Cow Billy, which is an interactive cow.
Come on.
No, seriously, that you can come up and have a conversation with. It's kids are going to love it. It's wild.
Yeah.
But watch out, he's got a few surprises up his sleeve. So.
And I'm so glad you said kids are going to love it. This is not, when we think about Hard Rock, we think about Hard Rock Cafe, obviously open to everybody. Hard Rock, all the hotels, obviously open to all ages. Maybe encouraged on the casino side for older folks. Hard Rock Park is for everyone.
Family.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're going to have trouble getting your kids out of some of the places that we've built.
Oh, yeah.
So we went over into Born in the USA. We have an entire kids play area called Kids Rock State Park.
No.
We have rock climbing, rope climbs. It interacts with a ride called Slippery When Wet. You can actually shoot water at the people riding the ride, but watch out, they might be able to get you back. So then we have climbing towers in there, pop jet fountains. I mean, you can literally put your kid in there, grab a cup of coffee. You don't have to worry about them because there's only one way in and one way out.
Right.
So you can sit, by the entrance and the exit, check on your kids. They're just going to have a blast.
There is only one way in.
Yes.
Right there. Is that the same way out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you know when you put your kids in there, if you sit up at the entrance, we've got a little restaurant there. If you sit up at the entrance, you're going to be able to see your children and they can see you. So
that's tremendous.
You might have trouble pulling them out of there.
That is.
And then
critical.
also in Born in the USA, we have the Garage Jam play area, which is a large indoor foam ball play area that's really well themed after the boy bands of the 90s.
Get down.
You get the opportunity to take a pot shot at a couple of those guys. But, if you go beyond that into Lost in the 70s, we have a really cool arcade. It's called Pinball Wizard Arcade, and not only the latest in arcade games, but we have some of the originals. So for those of us that remember the games from the 70s, the Space Invaders and the Pac-Man, we got some of that in there.
You do. Get down. Galaga.
Yeah, exactly. So
sweet.
Then you go on further around into British Invasion, which I'll probably be hanging out a little bit there because we've got a great fish and chip shop and an English pub. So that may be where I'll be. And one of our big rides there is Moody Blues, Nights in White Satin, The Trip. It's a dark ride, and it's unlike any other dark ride.
It's a dark ride. Just for viewers, of course, the sun's coming up right now. What do we think talking about
inside
dark ride?
Inside a large building, very, very dark, lots of lights, lots of swirling fog, some cool imagery. And we play the whole of the song, whole of Nights in White Satin is played while you're taking the ride. So it's 4.5 minutes. It's a long ride. Just in the queue line, we have some really cool cool effects in there too. A little bit of magic, a little bit of illusion leading up to the ride. And if people remember the spinning tunnel from the backstage tour, well, that now sits in the entrance to the Moody Blues. So everyone that's going on that ride has to go through that tunnel.
Get down.
And everyone loved that tunnel so much, we thought we had to make sure it went into the park. If you go through British Invasion, then you come across the water. I have to say, one of the big attractions on the water that we really haven't told anyone about is our two swans.
Two swans.
We have two swans out there.
Oh.
We were originally going to put our bridge over the island in the middle of the lagoon, but we had some great trees out there, and we moved the bridge in front of the island, and the swans that have lived here throughout the whole of construction nested there this year. So we got some little babies coming.
Worth the price of admission.
Well, we're all about save the planet, so we didn't want to cut down those trees, and we wanted to preserve the habitat of the swans. They're beautiful, beautiful creatures. So as we get further on into spring, we're going to have a whole swan family, out there on the lagoon. Go on into Rock and Roll Heaven. That's our icon ride, Led Zeppelin, the ride.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Just
155
even
foot,
think about it. I mean,
6
that is,
inversions, onboard audio. I've listened to it. It is awesome. I mean, it's you're just going to come off of that, and you're going to be so excited. And today we auctioned on eBay the right to get the first 15 rides
for
on
today.
Led Zeppelin
The night
for today.
Right.
So I'll be out there. I'm riding. With the money raised from the auction is going to the Sarah Goodwin Foundation.
Tremendous.
I kind of maybe stupidly agreed to match the high bid. So I
saw the bids were rising until last night. Yeah, still going.
I'll be up on the front row. So that should
Broke.
be cool.
Yeah. No money. Yeah.
But even in Rock and Roll Heaven, we have a kids play area, Reggae River Falls. Kids are going to get a little bit wet, not too wet, but they'll probably have a good fun time in there. Again, that's got one entrance, one exit. You can get a cup of coffee at Taste of Paradise Grill. You know your child's safe. That's what we're about. We're all about safety and security. A lot of time and effort goes into making not just those environments safe, but also the rides. And making sure that they're a great thrill, but they're also safe for everybody.
Right. That's tremendous. Of course, for so many, there's water parks in the area. You've got it all right here. Both
a little bit of everything.
It was amazing to see and there was, I guess, right on the edge between Rock and Roll Heaven and the all access entry area. There looked like a tremendous area for kids on the water side.
Yes.
Like what you were talking about.
Yeah. No, and we have the Malibu Beach Party there as well, which is a real family show. It's the girls at the beach meet the guys at the beach and the bikers. So I think that's going to be a great show for everyone to go see.
Right. We got about 5 minutes when we think about, of course, the impact. We just highlighted that idea of almost $500 million. When you think about the impact for the local community, of how many you guys have been hiring nonstop, obviously the
and
job
impact. We alone are heading towards 3,000 new jobs. But if you add in, we've contracted with a lot of companies. You add in the jobs that they're providing as well. It's thousands of jobs, and obviously, not only tax dollars, but all of that money flows back into the local economy. People who work here go spend that money in other bars and restaurants. They buy stuff in the store. So there's a great trickle down effect from opening something like this. And hopefully working together with the Chamber of Commerce and the Marketing Cooperative and our hotel partners and our timeshare partners, we're going to bring more people to Myrtle Beach as well, which is good for everybody.
From all over the area, of course, as we think about our viewing area, southeastern North Carolina, the PD area, easy day trip.
Yep.
Easy to get down. Of course, a straight shot, as you said, straight down 501 and getting off at a number of exits.
Oh, yeah.
Potential exits, but that Forest Brook Road exit and some other ones. And obviously the benefits both for the daily pass. Now, the daily pass seems to drive you towards wanting to get an annual pass. Will you all keep those annual passes going for years to come?
Yeah. I think they're going to prove to be very popular. We'd rather have people come back time and time again and bring their families down.
Right. For you, as you think about, has Stephen picked out any favorite? Obviously, hearing you talk about Led Zeppelin, the ride, very exciting, and obviously particularly with the big dollars that were raised for the front seat there on the first ride. But for you, have you picked out some favorite rides?
I love them all. I mean, I really do. Eagles ride. I mean, to be able to partner with the Eagles,
That's right. A little ice here, on my face. I needed that. Thank you.
To partner with the Eagles and to actually have them come out and play the grand opening.
That's insane. Yeah.
And be here. That's just a tremendous endorsement of the park, I think, by the rock industry. But I'll probably be most happy with the Queen's Head Pub.
Aha, yes, we've nailed it. We've nailed it. Absolutely. And as you think about, of course, the Moody Blues being here on Tuesday, the third in a ride that ties in with them.
Yep.
And obviously, again, for your involvement, where you were involved with the Rank Group, the former owners of Hard Rock, and of course involved in theme celebrations. Share with viewers just a little bit about some of your other key folks who will be with us later this week and even yesterday.
Well, John Binkowski, my partner and founder of this project, the creative visionary, the guy that's, a lot of this has come out of his head. There aren't words to describe his ability to take the vision and make it reality. So, people meet him at the park. We're all going to be out in the park. So people will be able to meet him. And I think just his attention to detail, as people go around and this isn't just a simple theme. We've gone the extra mile, and people will see that. You can spend a lot of time looking at the small stuff in this park. We all talk about the rides, we talk about the shows, but some of those smaller items, some of the small discoveries, some of the smaller entertainment venues, they're going to be quite an entertainment in themselves.
Yeah. Binkowski, of course, Dale, Kerry Graves was with us.
Dale Ketzel was managing Canada's Wonderland. And we managed to poach him away here. Canada's Wonderland is one of the largest parks in North America. So I think it shows, we've got a great product here when we can tempt industry professionals away to come run it.
Right.
Yeah.
The impact, I think I saw this as the first large or major theme park built in the U.S.
nearly 10 years,
in nearly a decade.
Yeah.
The impact of that as we think about the celebration of there's another park, I guess, on the state line there up near Charlotte, the Carowinds, and of course to see a facility like that, as we think about this is not just folks that are focused on rock and roll.
Right. Clearly
transcends any interest there.
Well, the nice thing about Hard Rock is it appeals to everybody. It's just we built it to be a family park, but for Bike Week we're going to appeal to the bikers. In the golf season we can appeal to the golfers. And maybe they'll bring their families, or maybe they'll just come down as a group and they'll go to our Rocktoberfest beer festival.
That's right.
We've got a little bit for everybody here, and I think Hard Rock, from my experience, Hard Rock Hotel in Orlando does a great job of that. It appeals to the families and the adults looking for their their getaway as well.
Right.
But I think theme parks appeal to the whole family in all ages, and whether you make $1 million on Wall Street or you work in the local grocery store, you're going to have a great time out here. So come on down.
You've seen the local governments wrap around. Obviously, we had the mayor with us week before last. He was highlighting, even though it's not in the city of Myrtle, you haven't seen any marketing for the Hard Rock Park that had Myrtle Beach all over it.
Exactly.
So clearly, it's critical for the city of Myrtle Beach.
Visitors that come to Myrtle Beach don't know our city boundaries. They don't know where one city stops, the county starts. To people, this is the Grand Strand. It is Myrtle Beach. It's Long Bay. Even people in Wilmington, I think, feel like they're a part of the Hard Rock Park. So we've reached out both all the way down to Charleston and all the way up to Wilmington. This is for everybody. So everyone's embracing us.
All local governments have wrapped around, not only on the city level, on the county level, obviously on the state side, and to see the governor here and so many other folks here for the kickoff, and to see the amount of time that's been involved, Steve. And it's clearly y'all have ramped up fast. Amped has been supplying y'all quite well.
Yeah. You need a lot of caffeine to get through a project like this, but just people working long days. So I encourage everyone to come down and celebrate all the work that everybody's done, and you won't go away disappointed.
Lastly, Stephen, as you look forward, as you try to progress some new thrills, are y'all going to continue to add on over the years, or is there an expectation that virtually everying is here?
I'm sure. We're going to be adding stuff already. I mean, we got things that we're planning for the summer. So we're keen on keep building and keep offering a more exciting and entertaining package every year.
I love it. Stephen, thanks so much for being with us this morning. This
is
tremendous. Sorry we've run out of time.
I could go all day.
I know, in particular with this here in the background, that you could. Stay tuned to more Carolina People with the Sneak Peek King. Today's the day. Stephen Goodwin, the CEO of the Hard Rock Park, coming up next. As I sit here, I think about a lot of great themes. There's so many ways to highlight the thrill of today, the kickoff, 4 p.m. out here. Sound check kicks off for the next 3 weeks, and then a splash opening on May 9th, and then a really big opening as he highlights. How could you open anything on a Monday? You can open it because the Eagles are coming to town. The Eagles are coming to say it. The Eagles are coming to town Monday, June 2nd. The Moody Blues on the 3rd. Think of this celebration. Those early dreams from names like Tim Duncan and Dick Rosen and Hugh Martin, to dreams that keep going. John and Stephen here as they keep, and Felix as they keep flowing. These dreams keep going, and as we look forward many years to come, get out here. That all-access entry plaza, rolling into cool country, born in the USA. We heard Stephen talk about the British invasion. We know where he's going to be. Of course, the Lost in the 70s, and then rolling around to rock and roll heaven. You'll see it. You could spend time in each of these little sections and spend a whole day there. That's why they focus on an annual pass. It's as reasonable as $150. 843-236-ROCK. 843-236-ROCK. Special dates, special places. It all kicks off today. Get out here. Go online to hardrockpark.com to click on maps and directions, and get out here and celebrate. See the first ride, the guy who gave it all away on eBay. Stephen Goodwin, thanks so much for being with us this morning.